Why build from scratch when your office unit or storage space can be delivered to you ready for use? At Epic Maintenance Limited, we provide modular containers for modern functional spaces, whether you need a site office or secured storage.
These container units are durable, cost-effective, and flexible. Storage, offices, even hybrid solutions. You name it, we'll supply it.
People think containers are temporary or uncomfortable. The truth? They're scalable, sustainable, and built for today's industries. Your solution could be ready tomorrow. Not all refractory bricks are the same. Not all insulation is created equally. And at Epic Maintenance, we carry exclusive products that prove it. When we talk about insulation, we're not just talking about keeping the heat in or out. We're talking about energy savings, improved process control, safety, lowering your carbon footprint, and improving asset life.
From insulation bricks to insulation jacketing, Epic Maintenance range is designed to handle extreme environments. And because we're the exclusive supplier, clients know you.
At the Healthy Mind Foundation, we are guided by four key principles: empowerment through education, knowledge is power, prevention is better than cure, and your health is your wealth.
Join us on this journey as we raise awareness on health-related issues that continue to destroy the very core of our nation.
Why build from scratch when your office unit or storage space can be delivered to you ready for use? At Epic Maintenance Limited, we provide modular containers for modern functional spaces, whether you need a site office or secured storage.
These container units are durable, cost-effective, and flexible. Storage, offices, even hybrid solutions. You name it, we'll supply it.
People think containers are temporary or uncomfortable. The truth? They're scalable, sustainable, and built for today's industries. Your solution could be ready tomorrow. Not all refractory bricks are the same. Not all insulation is created equally. And at Epic Maintenance, we carry exclusive products that prove it. When we talk about insulation, we're not just talking about keeping the heat in or out. We're talking about energy savings, improved process control, safety, lowering your carbon footprint, and improving asset life.
From insulation bricks to insulation jacketing, Epic Maintenance range is designed to handle extreme environments. And because we're the exclusive supplier, clients know they're getting certified quality every single time.
Truth is, cheap materials cost more in the long run. That's why we don't cut corners. Neither should you.
Hi, I'm Dr. Mitra Maharaj, and this is my wife Mala.
Hi, I'm Mala, and I am a pharmacist. Together, Mitra and I, we founded a non-profit organization called the Healthy Mind Foundation.
Our mission is to inspire and empower individuals and communities through knowledge, raising awareness, and promoting healthier lifestyles. We believe that an informed society is better equipped to make smart, health-conscious choices for a happier, healthier future.
At the Healthy Mind Foundation, we are guided by four key principles: empowerment through education, knowledge is power, prevention is better than cure, and your health is your wealth.
Join us on this journey as we raise awareness on health-related issues that continue to destroy the very core of our nation.
A very good afternoon to one and all as we welcome you here to the home of NAPARIMA College on Lewis Street. But of course the visitors are hoping that they can leave here the happier of the two. It's a big one, St. Benedict's against NAPARIMA College, with all to play for essentially, because you don't want to make this too easy. But at least you want to give yourself as best a chance as possible to win at tight. Mr. Ramgulam, how are you feeling? How has this season been for you and the team?
Basically, we had some ups and downs. Started off basically on a high with a win, then 2 defeats. But we went back to the drawing board. The guys knew where they made their mistakes. They improved on it, and And little by little, we climbed up the table, climbed up the table, climbed up the table. And we're on the top of the table right now, but the job is not done as yet. So there's no celebration with us.
I know that, and but this game, a lot riding on this game because not only is it a South Derby, but because of the position of the two teams, and given the few games that they have left, I would imagine a big win here today could probably make the difference when it's all said and done.
For both teams, a win here today for both teams could, catapult the teams to winning the league and setting up into a good position to go into the Intercol. You notice that the three South teams are at the top of the table, which shows the level and the caliber of football we have down here in the Southland. But as I said, both teams here are coming out to get a victory, and I guess they let the boys play the game on the field, and let's see who comes out victorious.
So what has been the response like in terms of the student population? Are they psyched for this game?
Yeah, the students are always psyched at St. Benedict's College. You know, they love their football. They love their football. They support their team in any extracurricular activity, whether it's cricket, whether it's football, whether it's dragon boat, whether we go to the pen relays. The student population, the staff, and especially our principal, Mr. Gregory Kwankep, and our vice principal, Ms. Hemati Jalil, they support us 1,000%. They back the school to the end.
Okay, well, congratulations, all the best, and we look forward to good results. Okay, now we're chatting with Angus Eve, of course, the coach of the NAPARIMA team and a former national footballer, national coach, you name it. Angus has done it already, and he's here trying to win another national title with NAPARIMA. Angus, before we say anything about today's game, what has the return to this level, what has that been like for you?
It's been very interesting. The league is very competitive. A lot of good coaches, a lot of new young coaches coming through. And, just getting to understand the culture of the league again, because it was like 6 years not being a part of it. So, and then the kids, the group really has never won anything. They come 7, 6, and 7. So it's a new place for them to be, and we're trying to calm them down and so that they can perform at the optimum.
How do you get them to finish what they started? So that's what is required now.
It's calm, it's calm. There's pressure at them in school, there's pressure at them at home. As I said before, last couple of seasons, 3 seasons, they would not have been playing in this position today. They would have been out of the league already. They're not really trying to fight for anything. So this is new for the group. And this is all part of the learning, and because of the experience that I would have had, it's my job to calm them down. It's my job to allow them to go out there and perform at their best.
Is this still as exciting as back in the day when you played secondary schools football? I mean, what is the vibe you're getting from them?
It's a little less, to be fair, but a game like this is, when you play Prez, you still have Fatima and St. Mary's in town and QRC and them, but on the total, no. It's not like it was, because there's so much distractions now for people to do so much other things than what we used to do. Football and cricket, that's what we used to do, season and season. So it's a little bit different from that standpoint, but we these type of games you live for. St. Benedict's presentation, you live for these ones.
And I know a win or a loss here, how does that set you up though for the rest of the journey to the rest of the league, and of course with the Intercol right around the corner?
I think we must win the game today to have any chance of winning the league. We've put ourselves in that position by giving away a number of really simple results that we should have had, but we didn't have it. And so today is a must-win game for us. They could come out with a draw and still be comfortable, but we need to win the game today.
Okay, well, Angus, all the best. Thanks. So we're getting ready for the kickoff in this encounter. What a game this is, with so much riding on this one. And some people might say this could very well decide the Premier Division for 2025, even though there might still be room for others. St. Benedict's College, as you could see there, they've won 11 and lost 2 for 33 points. Presentation College comes next, but having played a game more, on 31 points. They have won 10, drew 1 and lost 3. And Fatima College also played 14. They're 9-2-3 with 29 points. And NAPARIMA College, 9 wins, 1 draw and 2 losses for their 28 points. So again, they've only played 12. So they still have a couple games in hand. But this is the game for them if they are to close the gap one and give themselves a chance against St. Benedict's College, try to beat them to the title. This is the opportunity that presents itself for them here today. And when you think of St. Benedict's College, again, as you heard from their manager, they started off with a win and then they kind of floundered a little bit, but they've been able to get themselves back on track, and they've won 10 games. So that certainly, well, should it make that 11 games, and that would put them right on board. So here we go with this encounter with St. Benedict's kicking off, trying their best here, and that's good work once again, picked up there by Raymond. A very energetic young man, and they're going to need him to really get involved in the game quickly and get himself in tune. St. Benedict's, again, very, very talented, very skillful players. In fact, you could say that for both teams, as they try to settle along as quickly as possible. Rodriguez will no doubt try to keep his troops very, very calm. And make sure that everybody understands what is required of them on this occasion. The two goalkeepers, though, will also come into focus at some point in time here, because they may be relied upon to be the difference for their respective teams. Good interception. Again, neither team's really settled just yet. All the passes are just thereabouts. So they haven't really settled down yet to any kind of rhythm in their game. But speaking of rhythm, there's plenty of it on show here, given the rhythm sections for both schools. And you can hear the music in the background. The fans are really beginning to file in here. We already have a good crowd, but we anticipate things would get even more crowded as this game wears on. A free kick to St. Benedict's College, an opportunity there for them to do something. Of course, the two coaches, they know each other very well. St. Bryce and, of course, Angus Eve. Opportunity here. This one is swung in, not the best, but it might still fall, and eventually it's just cleared away. Presentation rather would be looking on at this game very closely as well. So too would be Fatima, I would imagine, and even a team like Signal Hill. And this one, Devnish, no problems, as he knifes this one forward as they come screaming forward again. St. Benedict's College looking to quickly hit, and you could just see the movement. They have a pretty good understanding of where they want to go, and trying their best to disrupt things, disrupt that flow. Jacobs doing very well to keep them off. Stout and company there, not going to work a little bit, really sensing the danger. Nice flick on here. St. Benedict's College now getting numbers forward. That's a little bit too tight there, and Stout not able to get the hold of it. But look at how quickly they are getting back, trying to really close down space as quickly as possible. Ball thrown in there quickly. Hernandez, who hasn't always been a starter, but getting an opportunity here today. You know, at this stage in the season, a lot of players are carrying injuries, little niggles here and there. Some are able to play on, others not so fortunate. And that is always part of the balancing act that the coaches have to do. The referee again, Cecile, Hines, making sure that Hernandez takes it from the correct spot. As they take it around now, Edwards, Caprietta. They're trying their best to make sure that they can build it from the back. It's not the easiest thing to do against this team. Stout and company are very quick. So Hernandez again not prepared to take it just yet. Referee again making sure that he takes it from the right spot. So a very sort of pedestrian start to the game so far. Nobody really getting a good sniff at goal. Hernandez, though, he's seen a lot of the ball, and it's going to require him to do a lot of that, because this St. Benedict's team, they tend to attack you in waves. Again, a good interception once more. Here comes St. Benedict's. Ball aimed up to the top there to Forbes. Robertson gets it back and he plays a nice little ball to Ochoa, but he's trying his best here. This is where things could become real interesting now. Stout, he and Hernandez is locked in a battle here. Stout gets the better of his man. Still going, and it's just taken away from him. Good, timely challenge there. But you could see Stout knifing his way in. He goes past his man quite nicely. Jelani Stout, for a moment there, he really had the NAPARIMA faithful holding their collective breath. But Edwards came up with a brilliant tackle in order to get it done. Still seeing some of the spectators, even the Nutsmen, doing a brisk trade. Hines trying to make sure that everything is in order. Ball thrown in and trying his best there to get the handle on it. Not able to do so, but they're going to keep it in. That's a big shoulder to shoulder there. Raymond and Hernandez, they have been pretty busy down this right-hand side for NAPARIMA College. Again, Ochoa trying his best here to maybe get the ball up, but it's quickly taken with Figaro. Doing a good job, but unfairly, says the referee. So a crucial game, if ever there was one. But this is what secondary school football is all about, where the players live on the line in the full glare of their classmates and their schoolmates. Whether you're Form 1 or Form 5 or even Form 6, doesn't matter. Once your school is playing, you want to be able to support them and show them the love. Again, good anticipation there from Robertson. Turning quickly now, trying to turn his man Jacob. NAPARIMA 0, St. Benedict's 0. And this is as crucial as it gets. We were here a couple of weeks ago when Naps played presentation and Pres came away 1-0 winners. And that really just blew the standings wide open. And we've been rocking ever since. That's not a bad ball in. Jacobs, his touch is not the best. And now it's a big sprint towards it now. Forbes trying to get there. But good defending once again. It's not the best of headers, but And again, because the ground is a little bit uneven, it's a little bit bumpy in some parts, players are afraid to put it down, but that's exactly what they need to do, is try to get it under control quickly. Jacobs plays a nice little ball early o'clock. Here goes James, and but again, he's easily knocked off the ball. But as you say, this is what the secondary schools football is all about. Remember, as far as some of the principals and even some of the teachers are concerned, this is an extracurricular activity. Remember, they're students first. And then athletes later. Sometimes those lines get a little blurred. But here we go again, Figaro, deciding that they want to keep possession, not trying to give it away too much. Fraser flicks it inside. Ochoa does well, and he's their leading scorer, and they're going to look to him to keep things going. St. Benedict's College now doing good work down that right-hand side. Here comes the cross, not a bad effort in. Edwards is there though. This is good football once more. Good early, good touches as they really do good work. Here's a shot, and it bounces off the chest of goalkeeper Clement, and who, as if to say, hey, this is not going to beat me today. Got his body behind it. Not too often you see a goalkeeper taking the ball in his chest like that. That's great interception once more. That's another good ball, but it was just a little behind his man. But Ochoa again, they're aiming for, he's trying to get everybody going, trying to get Stout as well as Forbes involved early. Figaro deciding that they're going to start it all over again. Really good enterprise in football. That's not a bad ball, but if anything, it just sort of hung up in the air a little bit too long, and just mistimed it a little bit there. Is he going to go home with this one? That's a shot that screams wide of the mark. Didn't touch anything on the way through. But again, not afraid to fire away there. Adam Pierre, the captain. Now trying to sneak in behind everybody. Raymond does very well. Now he gets a chance here to run at his man, and still going, still under pressure, and not able to get it out there. Hills, he's had a good season. Hills getting it back quickly there to Thompson. Fernandez. I think St. Benedict's have worked out he might be one of the weakest links on this NAPARIMA team, so if they could attack him, they probably feel that they have a good chance of success there. So NAPARIMA College at home, they must be thinking, as you heard from Angassi, that they have to win this game. They want to win it, and they have to win it if they are to stand any chance of winning the league. When it's all said and done, Paul played forward again, but good anticipation once more. St. Benedict's College very aggressive at the back. Here is the skipper doing very well, anticipating brilliantly. There's Pierre, but they give it back, and not too hard. Angassi, they're very concerned. He wants his troops to probably be a little more patient with some of those crosses. Make sure they hit the target. I think that is what he's most interested in. Naps streaming forward. But again, St. Benedict seem to just have that little sixth sense. Here's Stout looking up for something, plays a nice little ball inside, and that is going to be an infringement. Edwards just a little too aggressive and just sending Forbes sprawling over. So free kick to St. Benedict's College. Still no goals in this encounter. As you look at the crowd here, they've really come out in their numbers here to support both institutions, which is so good to see. And of course, the rhythm sections are churning out some serious music. Benedict's, their captain, Pierre, sends a lovely ball over, and their heads go up. And it's going to be a goal kick. NAPARIMA. St. Benedict's not happy with that call. They thought the last touch might have come off a blue shirt, but both the referee and the assistant concur. Nice little ball played in there quickly now by Hills. Hills trying to get something started there, but again, this defense is a very, as we say, it's a flex defense. They're not afraid to slide laterally and pick up loose balls. Figaro has already shown that tendency, as well as Fraser at the back for St. Benedict's. And of course the ever-present Robertson. Ochoa doing very well, getting his boot in the way. So NAPARIMA, really, they've just lost that little air of invincibility that they had earlier in the year. And here's a big collision. Two players go down, and the referee's going to stop play. It was in the follow-through that the collision took place. Look at it, it's an awkward bounce. That could have been a free kick there, and then in the follow-through, he just sort of barreled into the kicker. But both players seem to be okay. And just trying to ensure that there are no lingering effects. The physiotherapists coming out to render assistance. Marquita Joseph, a very important member of the backroom staff for St. Benedict's College. And there's the rhythm section for NAPARIMA, just keeping a driving rhythm throughout this game so far. The fans here have gotten used to this, so it's all part and parcel of the ambience when you come to Lewis Street. Similarly, those cars parked on the top there, it wouldn't be a Lewis Street ground without those. A vantage point there is referee Cecile Hines. So it is going to be a bump ball, and we should get play restarted here quickly. Ball given away now. Here comes David. He's trying to go past his man. Does well, gets it back inside, and showing great patience. David probably just got caught there, but they will take the throw. Edwards. And this one is given away though, and now they have to try to get bodies forward. David again doing very well, looking for some assistance. Ball is taken back. Now they have possession going down that Robertson down that right hand side, but this pass is a little bit short. And good anticipation now. Can he produce something here? And goes scampering in the area, and then looking for the referee to probably bail him out when it's all said and done there, but Capriata and Co gets nothing from the referee. There's a lovely ball played in. The goalkeeper though is going to come and claim it quite nicely too. Good anticipation again from Clement. Here comes Naps. But this is where the ball seems to be just breaking down just that little bit for them. David, or Pierre rather, turning away from one. But being harassed by his opposite number, Thompson, the captain for NAPARIMA. Fraser now, looking for something besides going along with it. That's a great ball. And good anticipation again coming, and Capriata recovering quite nicely. 21 minutes gone. We're into the 22nd minute of play. No goals yet. Chance here for them to do something with it. Philip, he's going to try and provide the cross. This is a lovely ball, and the goalkeeper is coming and just putting his fist on it and hitting it off the head of the attacker. And it's going behind. It's going to be a goal kick to NAPARIMA, but not a bad corner. Swung in there quite nicely. In fact, you could see it curling into that first post area, and Ochoa trying to pick up there. Again, Hernandez not able to really get away from his man. Naps. He really had anything serious testing the goalkeeper. That's good anticipation there. Now here away goes Capriata. Slips his man nicely, trying to get that quick ball up there to James. Not going to get to it. So still no goals. Robertson having a good first half down that right hand side. Here's a shot blocked and then eventually scrambled away. St. Benedict's sturdy at the back. Naps trying to create something, and good aggressive play at the back again, and Hills does well. Again, those balls, just the ball is it bunks in a sort of an awkward bounce, like a tennis bounce. Ball played up there by Pierre now. Still, they're not able to keep it on, but that's great work. Again, Ochoa slips it wide. Opportunity for the return ball, and still no return. And does he get over it? But he puts it behind. In fact, it went out before it came back in. But again, good anticipation there. Going down that right-hand side, Elijah David. And not able to keep it in play. So good positive build up there on the part of St. Benedict's College. Remember, back in the day, some of the greatest names in TNT's football emanated from St. Benedict's College. A couple of great ones have also come out of NAPARIMA, but it's safe to say that some of the biggest names in local football would have worn the gold and green of St. Benedict's College over the years. And at least at one time, you'd say that probably the entire national forward line, including the midfield, all went to St. Benedict's College at one time or another. But quite a few of them. So let me say good evening to the likes of Steve David and co. Leroy De Leon and others, some great names coming out of the Laramie outfit. Most of them though coming out of Point Fortin as well. Here's another opportunity now. Can they get this one? That's not a bad ball. The keeper though took it very low down indeed, Clement, but nobody there to create the interception. Now a chance. He plays it back to the goalkeeper, and he almost beat the goalkeeper there, going the wrong way. And but that's a careless defending there, because you always thought, don't pass the ball back into the goal, pass it, but they play it wide of the goal. So just in case something like that happens, they're able to recover. Still going and battling there, trying to see if he could get past his man, but the ball is again taken away. Look at the header there, but the goalkeeper checked just in time. Phillips would have had egg on his face there, and that going in. Instead, he gets a chance here to provide another long throw for them. So this is an opportunity here now for them to see the support here. Still good, strong support. Phillip with the long throw. Throws it in, and again, nobody there to get the handle on it. But this is good football, turning, twisting, playing a nice little ball in, and but it's intercepted, and the tackle coming in the middle of the park, but it's a fair one from Phillips for NAPARIMA. Good work again from Edwards, slips it inside as Jacob. Now Caprietta does well, but again trying to get inside of there quickly was Robertson. A chance here, can he set it up nicely? But taken away brilliantly. Waiting for it to come down there was Thompson. Never did. And instead, here goes Stout, looking for something. Plays a great ball. Nice return of speed. And then gives up on the play because he knew that the angle was cut off from him nicely by Edwards. And there was no way he was going to catch up to that one. Burke. So still no goals. 28, we entered the 29th minute of play. And the referee, Cecile Hines, has decided to give them a bit of a water break so they could take a little bit of a breather and get some instructions as they get some refreshments. It's goalless. That's the latest here at Lewis Street.
Why build from scratch when your office unit or storage space can be delivered to you ready for use? At Epic Maintenance Limited, we provide modular containers for modern functional spaces, whether you need a site office or secured storage.
These container units are durable, cost-effective, and flexible. Storage, offices, even hybrid solutions. You name it, we'll supply it.
People think containers are temporary or uncomfortable. The truth? They're scalable, sustainable, and built for today's industries. Your solution could be ready tomorrow. Not all refractory bricks are the same. Not all insulation is created equally, and at Epic Maintenance, we carry exclusive products that prove it. When we talk about insulation, we're not just talking about keeping the heat in or out. We're talking about energy savings, improved process control, safety, lowering your carbon footprint, and improving asset life.
From insulation bricks to insulation jacketing, Epic Maintenance range is designed to handle extreme environments. And because we're the exclusive supplier, clients know they're getting certified quality every single time.
Truth is, cheap materials.
So as we welcome you back here, it's still no goals in this encounter. Just about approaching 30 minutes gone in this, the first half of this clash. This is a monster clash. It's a South Derby, but more importantly, this has ramifications that could determine the outcome of the league itself. And you could just see the big defender Hernandez trying his best here to not allow the speedy wingers Stout and company to go past him. Ochoa not happy. Thought he would have gotten a call there, but there was none. So what an atmosphere we have here, with both teams knowing exactly what is at stake here. Look at the support. Very intense. They're into the game. And of course the rhythm section is just part and parcel of the atmosphere here at Lewis Street, the home of NAPARIMA College. Another ball played up there, just headed away, and control. Jacobs does well, just trying to keep possession. Plays a lovely ball in, but again the defense doing well. Here's the shot, saved, pushed around the court. He was trying to save it, trying to hold on to it, but Devnish got his hands to it, but he couldn't hold on, and it just trickled wide of the marker. But again, from almost out of nothing, a good quick snapshot by James, and forcing a save from Devnish. So NAPARIMA College now, can they build on this here? A little momentum as they try desperately to score the opening goal in this one. Coming in, and it stayed in. Whoa, they seem as if it was going out, and then for some reason it just took a deflection, and Jacobs not able to control it. Coming away with it quickly now is Forbes. He's looking to play a reverse ball. Ochoa does well, plays it out here now. Stout keeping possession as they move infield. When will the shot come? Still no shot. Here it comes, no! Straight at the keeper, and Clement was right in behind it, able to just bat it down. So action at both ends now as the players probably just start to execute a little bit better what the coach has been trying to tell them. They did get that little refreshment break, so maybe their energy levels have perked up. You look at it again, this is one turning one within the nets, and Pierre fires away on target, but straight at the goalkeeper as well. Clement doing well, although he knocked it almost between his legs. There's another cross ball, trying to get there, and in fact getting there was Raymond, but he couldn't control the header. Good enterprise again, a good early ball in, and at the back post coming in there. And Raymond, he's really, as they say, is always in the wall because he's always in and around the ball, trying to help out. Ball played down to this left-hand side now. Burke probably trying to get it onto his big man Philip. Philip plays the ball in, but it's taken away. Ochoa, the top goal scorer, loads of skill and confidence, as you can see there. It's a tough ball, but they will keep it in. And There goes Ochoa again, battling for it, but coming away with it actually is Jacob. Plays a nice little ball inside. However, while it might just be a clearance, it might still cause some confusion. And good anticipation there. I don't think Raymond heard him. And by the time he recognized what was happening, Phillips was sprinting towards the ball. Good commitment. Still no goals. I think that's the only thing this game is missing, is a goal. But it would be cruel, one would have to say, one or the other, if any of these teams should concede now. It's been a real tight affair. And only now we're getting to see a couple opportunities, couple chances going towards goal. Edwards has Naps tried to build it from the back. They go left side from Hills. Caprietta again getting it out there to James. James turning, twisting, gets it back. Caprietta. James again plays it out there, but Thompson not able to keep this one in. So brilliant sunshine here. It's a lovely day. In fact, you wouldn't believe it when you look at the conditions here. But when I left Port of Spain just after lunch today, it was raining. And it was heavy rain too. But that's in the Diego Martin area. As soon as I reached the Hazley Crawford Stadium, it was brilliant sunshine. It's almost like if the rain had a source there. Here's a nice little run in the area. Wide, but Raymond can't get there. Again, a lovely ball played in, just rearing on the shoulder of the defender, turning away from him nicely and firing across goal, but Raymond not able to catch up with it. And that goes awry there, Phillips. Now St. Benedict's, can they make a reply? That's a tough ball, and kept in, and because I don't think David could catch up with it, but he may do some damage here. Gets the ball across. It's a shot coming right across the face of the goal again. The bounce of the ball creating problems for these players. It's just something else that they're going to have to pay attention to, and David stayed down. The tackle came from behind. I'm not sure if he got caught in the process. And of course, all the talk, when you remember, St. Benedict's are trying to win this title. They thought they had won it last year, but because of a heavy points deduction, they slipped down the standings, and Fatima College ended up winning the title. And even the Fatima players would tell you they weren't happy with the way that they achieved that feat, but rules are rules, and they were playing by the rules. So here's another ball played inside, but good, cool, calm defending. This is where the problem is. The ball just seems to hang up in the air quite often. Nice opportunity here. That's a tough ball, and they may still get it back though, and it's just taken away. A little bit of miscommunication there, because you could see Ochoa wanting to play it forward, hoping that he will get Stout going. Stout though wanted to stay back for it. Here they come now. They keep it up with each other, and this time Hernandez taking no chances. So the tempo has dropped a little bit. Great ball played in, and that might just have been a foul. The referee says play on. And again, great ball played out wide. David is out there. Can he turn his man? Trying to turn one way, then the next. The ball just seemed to get caught up under his feet. Couldn't get rid of it. Nice ball played up there, but again, the bounce of the ball is going to create problems all the time. So they're probably better off just playing the ball on the ground like they did here, Capriata. But again, it's intercepted. Given away though. Raymond trying to get there. That's another great ball from Pierre. Trying to get it there. Hernandez doing well. But he can't get rid of it. And just getting it right there. Now they're trying to sneak it in, and that's good football. Philip plays it across. Opportunity. Here's the shot under it. Forbes took a look, and it just went up and away. You look at it again, he got under it, leaning backwards, and might have gotten out an extra point. In the NFL, in rugby, probably got a penalty goal there. Still, Naps trying to get control of the ball in the middle of the park here. Thompson, the captain, plays it wide. They have opportunities to build it now. Hills looking to get this one in, but that ball just they keep losing it right there every so often. But they have a chance here, and now here is Phillips. Plays it back inside, now trying to turn with it. There's Rodriguez. Gets it back to Jacobs, but Jacobs' pass is intercepted. And Pierre turning again. Now puts it on his left foot. That's not a bad ball. And this could be the rebound. This could be the one that causes the problems for them. And it's hit across just behind the backs of everybody. Here is Pierre again. Struck from behind. And he goes down. A little bit of a late challenge there from Sebastian James. But Pierre looks to be so composed on the ball. Adam Pierre, the captain of St. Benedict's College, will start this one again. It's another great ball in, and again, for whatever reason, the St. Benedict's attackers, it's almost like they cannot. They're not reading. Once the ball goes up in the breeze, it is going to hang there for a while, but it's also going to curl if he plays it with his right foot. So you anticipate the curl and you run accordingly. But again, they just seem to not be aware of that. Naps coming forward now. James looking for something inside. And eventually it's played away. An opportunity now for the skipper. Ken Thompson gets something going on his left foot. Thought about the shot, decides to give it up. And James couldn't control it. And now it's back all the way back with Hills. He plays it inside. Still now, this is a good spell for NAPARIMA. Chance over the bar. Again, Phillips had a good look at goal. Hit it on the turn. And he just hit it up in the air. Good ball in, good control, bad finish. So, a couple good looks at goal now, but neither team able to take advantage of those balls. 43 and a half minutes gone. And this is where this seems as if the NAPARIMA defenders, and I suppose, which is understandable because they play here all the time, so they know what the wind is like and how much it could impact the game. And it just seems as if the St. Benedict's players, especially the front runners, there's an opportunity to shoot. Again, not really able to put it on target. So nice heavy wind here, and it's getting a little bit cooler. I don't think the players will mind this too much. If anything, they might mind a wind because it's very strong. You can see the leaves from the trees just falling off. So big battle there, Hernandez throwing his weight around as he should. When you have the extra weight, you take advantage of that. And so too Jake Raymond doing very well. Edwards gets it back now. They have possession. And Hills looking around. Capriata is moving away from him. And he finds him. That's good football from NAPARIMA. Ball played inside nicely. Rodriguez turns away from the pressure. And they start building from the back again. Edwards. And the goalkeeper though is going to come and tame it. He steps out of the area. And but the referees was right there, but she didn't blow the whistle. It looked like he stepped out of the area with the ball in his hands. But I suppose she's ruling that he kept the ball in the area. But it looks suspiciously like his momentum took him out of the area. See Angus begging his players to knock it quickly and get off the line, because that line serves as a sort of a boundary, an extra man to the defending team. But there is the whistle to signal the end of the first half. We just played about a minute of added on time at the end of the first 45, and a good even first half. Both teams had opportunities, neither team able to take advantage. So that's the situation here. I think both coaches will be happy, but they'll also have a lot that they could talk about and things that they would want to improve upon. And we'll see if they've been able to get that through to their players, and see if who will come out the better of the two when the second half starts. So at the half, in this crucial encounter in the Premier Division of the Secondary Schools Football League, it is NAPARIMA 0, St. Benedict's College 0.
Why build from scratch when your office unit or storage space can be delivered to you ready for use? At Epic Maintenance Limited, we provide modular containers for modern functional spaces, whether you need a site office or secured storage.
These container units are durable, cost-effective, and flexible. Storage, offices, even hybrid solutions. You name it, we'll supply it.
People think containers are temporary or uncomfortable. The truth? They're scalable, sustainable, and built for today's industries. Your solution could be ready tomorrow. Not all refractory bricks are the same. Not all insulation is created equally. And at Epic Maintenance, we carry exclusive products that prove it. When we talk about insulation, we're not just talking about keeping the heat in or out. We're talking about energy savings, improved process control, safety, lowering your carbon footprint, and improving asset life.
From insulation bricks to insulation jacketing, Epic Maintenance range is designed to handle extreme environments. And because we're the exclusive supplier, clients know they're getting certified quality every single time.
Truth is, cheap materials cost more in the long run. That's why we don't cut corners. Neither should you.
Hi, I'm Dr. Mitra Maharaj, and this is my wife Mala.
Hi, I'm Mala, and I am a pharmacist. Together, Mitra and I, we founded a non-profit organization called the Healthy Mind Foundation.
Our mission is to inspire and empower individuals and communities through knowledge, raising awareness, and promoting healthier lifestyles. We believe that an informed society is better equipped to make smart, health-conscious choices for a happier, healthier future.
At the Healthy Mind Foundation, we are guided by 4 key principles: empowerment through education, knowledge is power, prevention is better than cure, and your health is your wealth.
Join us on this journey as we raise awareness on health-related issues that continue to destroy the very core of our nation.
Why build from scratch when your office unit or storage space can be delivered to you ready for use? At Epic Maintenance Limited, we provide modular containers for modern functional spaces, whether you need a site office or secured storage.
These container units are durable, cost-effective, and flexible. Storage, offices, even hybrid solutions. You name it, we'll supply it.
People think containers are temporary or uncomfortable. The truth? They're scalable, sustainable, and built for today's industries. Your solution could be ready tomorrow. Not all refractory bricks are the same. Not all insulation is created equally. And at Epic Maintenance, we carry exclusive products that prove it. When we talk about insulation, we're not just talking about keeping the heat in or out. We're talking about energy savings, improved process control, safety, lowering your carbon footprint, and improving asset life.
From insulation bricks to insulation jacketing, Epic Maintenance range is designed to handle extreme environments. And because we're the exclusive supplier, clients know they're getting certified quality every single time.
Truth is, cheap materials cost more in the long run. That's why we don't cut corners. Neither should you.
Hi, I'm Dr. Mitra Maharaj, and this is my wife Mala.
Hi, I'm Mala, and I am a pharmacist. Together, Mitra and I, we founded a non-profit organization called the Healthy Mind Foundation.
Our mission is to inspire and empower individuals and communities through knowledge, raising awareness, and promoting healthier lifestyles. We believe that an informed society is better equipped to make smart, health-conscious choices for a happier, healthier future.
At the Healthy Mind Foundation, we are guided by 4 key principles: empowerment through education, knowledge is power, prevention is better than cure, and your health is your wealth.
Join us on this journey as we raise awareness on health-related issues that continue to destroy the very core of our nation.
Why build from scratch when your office unit or storage space can be delivered to you ready for use? At Epic Maintenance Limited, we provide modular containers for modern functional spaces, whether you need a site office or secured storage.
These container units are durable, cost-effective, and flexible. Storage, offices, even hybrid solutions. You name it, we'll supply it.
People think containers are temporary or uncomfortable. The truth? They're scalable, sustainable, and built for today's industries. Your solution could be ready tomorrow. Not all refractory bricks are the same. Not all insulation is created equally. And at Epic Maintenance, we carry exclusive products that prove it. When we talk about insulation, we're not just talking about keeping the heat in or out. We're talking about energy savings, improved process control, safety, lowering your carbon footprint, and improving asset life.
From insulation bricks to insulation jacketing, Epic Maintenance range is designed to handle extreme environments. And because we're the exclusive supplier, clients know they're getting certified quality every single time.
Truth is, cheap materials cost more in the long run. That's why we don't cut corners. Neither should you.
Hi, I'm Dr. Mitra Maharaj, and this is my wife Mala.
Hi, I'm Mala, and I am a pharmacist. Together, Mitra and I, we founded a non-profit organization called the Healthy Mind Foundation.
Our mission is to inspire and empower individuals and communities through knowledge, raising awareness, and promoting healthier lifestyles. We believe that an informed society is better equipped to make smart, health-conscious choices for a happier, healthier future.
At the Healthy Mind Foundation, we are guided by 4 key principles: empowerment through education, knowledge is power, prevention is better than cure, and your health is your wealth.
Join us on this journey as we raise awareness on health-related issues that continue to destroy the very core of our nation.
Why build from scratch when your office unit or storage space can be delivered to you ready for use? At Epic Maintenance Limited, we provide modular containers for modern functional spaces, whether you need a site office or secured storage.
These container units are durable, cost-effective, and flexible. Storage, offices, even hybrid solutions. You name it, we'll supply it.
People think containers are temporary or uncomfortable. The truth? They're scalable, sustainable, and built for today's industries. Your solution could be ready tomorrow. Not all refractory bricks are the same. Not all insulation is created equally. And at Epic Maintenance, we carry exclusive products that prove it. When we talk about insulation, we're not just talking about keeping the heat in or out. We're talking about energy savings, improved process control, safety, lowering your carbon footprint, and improving asset life.
From insulation bricks to insulation jacketing, Epic Maintenance range is designed to handle extreme environments. And because we're the exclusive supplier, clients know they're getting certified quality every single time.
Truth is, cheap materials cost more in the long run. That's why we don't cut corners. Neither should you.
Hi, I'm Dr. Mitra Maharaj, and this is my wife Mala.
Hi, I'm Mala, and I am a pharmacist. Together, Mitra and I, we founded a non-profit organization called the Healthy Mind Foundation.
Our mission is to inspire and empower individuals and communities through knowledge, raising awareness, and promoting healthier lifestyles. We believe that an informed society is better equipped to make smart, health-conscious choices for a happier, healthier future.
At the Healthy Mind Foundation, we are guided by 4 key principles: empowerment through education, knowledge is power, prevention is better than cure, and your health is your wealth.
Join us on this journey as we raise awareness on health-related issues that continue to destroy the very core of our nation.
Why build from scratch when your office unit or storage space can be delivered to you ready for use? At Epic Maintenance Limited, we provide modular containers for modern functional spaces, whether you need a site office or secured storage.
These container units are durable, cost-effective, and flexible. Storage, offices, even hybrid solutions. You name it, we'll supply it.
People think containers are temporary or uncomfortable. The truth? They're scalable, sustainable, and built for today's industries. Your solution could be ready tomorrow. Not all refractory bricks are the same. Not all insulation is created equally. And at Epic Maintenance, we carry exclusive products that prove it. When we talk about insulation, we're not just talking about keeping the heat in or out. We're talking about energy savings, improved process control, safety, lowering your carbon footprint, and improving asset life.
From insulation bricks to insulation jacketing, Epic Maintenance range is designed to handle extreme environments. And because we're the exclusive supplier, clients know they're getting certified quality every single time.
Truth is, cheap materials cost more in the long run. That's why we don't cut corners. Neither should you.
So we welcome you back here again. We want to thank our sponsors and of course Chakra Enterprises Limited, all for your camera systems and locks and everything, or even intrusion alarms, fire alarms, remote gates, and of course GPS tracking. So you could contact them at 610-1347 or 289-0096. Chakra Enterprises, part of the group of companies who are making today's broadcast possible, including Epic Maintenance Limited, Healthy Mind Foundations, Trinity Meds. We want to thank them all for making it possible, and of course all of the alumni, the NAPARIMA Alumni Association, who also made sure that they were able to make this broadcast possible here this evening. So we want to thank them for doing just that. It's still goalless in this encounter here at the Lewis Street ground, the home of NAPARIMA College, and the NAPARIMA faithfuls are out here in their numbers, as are the St. Benedict's College supporters, and still even Stevens in this one. Both teams now trying to see if they could maybe pull one over on the other and secure all 3 points here. Remember, 33 points to St. Benedict's College, and NAPARIMA College on 28, but a win here today will go a long way in getting them back in the hunt of keeping their challenge alive. That's not a bad ball in, and now it's an opportunity for the teams. Remember the ball again, I keep saying the ball bounces, and it's kind of like a tennis bounce. It kind of sits in the air, and so you're better off trying to attack it and not allowing it to come down, because it seems to take an inordinately long time to do so, and when it does come down, it doesn't come down quickly. It always seems to. And their goalkeeper is in trouble here, and he misses. Wow. What a chance that was. The goalkeeper, again, the ball stuck under his foot, Devnish, and with an opportunity, with an open goal, all he had to do was hit the target. He did all the hard work, and Phillips, wow. How does he miss that? 1 minute into the second half, and the miss of the century, literally, you would have to call it. And the goalkeeper really played himself into trouble there, and almost gifted NAPARIMA a goal, but they weren't able to accept it. That was gift wrapped. That was a Christmas present, if ever there was one, and he just didn't accept it. So it remains goalless in this encounter. And there's another ball played in here, and Naps, though, will they be made to rue that miss? The ball just seemed to stick under the goalkeeper's legs, and but he's not the only one. We've seen that happen too. There's another ball played back inside. So what they could, I would imagine that would be a talking point for the whole day. Now this is another opportunity. Can he get there? This time he gets away from the marker, Rodriguez, but he cannot keep it in play. So Naps have come out here really with real intent. Can they now make it pay, or make it count, I should say? This is not a bad effort again, getting his body in between the man. That's Phillips again, the man who had that golden miss a short while ago. And boy, how he must be hoping that he gets a second chance to make amends. Sometimes it doesn't happen, but you be hoping. Here's Figaro for St. Benedict's. And probably trying to do a little too much there is Pierre. And now NAPARIMA, but it just seemed like they're just misfiring for no good reason. Raymond had plenty of time to pick his head up and execute the cross, but really was way off target. Still, no goals. Are we destined for a scoreless tie in this one? And we see the goalkeeper. Not sure if he's going to change his boots, but he was the one who slipped and fell. Well, he just seemed to get the ball caught under his boot in the first half, in the first minute of the second half. And then he presented this glorious chance for Phillips. And Riquelme Phillips failed to hit the target. So it looks as if Devnish is more comfortable with a change of boot. And so here we go, a chance here now. It looks as if it's going to be skipper Pierre, Adam Pierre. He's been having a good game. But he tends to want to hold on to the ball sometimes, and that could be a dicey situation if he's not careful. Here comes another great ball, but right in between there again, trying to keep it out, but doing very well in the end. There is Hernandez, the initial clearance. Not the best, but he got a second bite to the cherry and took it away. Rodriguez, he can't hold on, might have struck his arm, but the referee says play on. Naps marching forward now. Caprietta plays a nice little ball inside Rodriguez, going for the return ball. Caprietta turning nicely now, but great defense again from Robertson. Initially he looked like he was beaten, but he recovered quite nicely and was able to get the block on. 0-0 the scoreline here. Naps with a great opportunity to probably break this deadlock. This one is curling in and kept away now. A chance here. They're still not out of the woods just yet. Brought back inside, and again the clearance is not the best. Thompson was hoping for something a little bit better. Hill gets it away, and the initial clearance not the best, but eventually get it out of harm's way. 0-0 the scoreline here as the rhythm sections pick up the tempo once more. They're obviously trying to get the players moving. Ball played inside again. Back it comes to Caprietta. On his right foot he goes, but he keeps playing it with the left. Trying, still trying. Lovely ball in, but there is the block again from Adam Pierre. Just reading the game very well at the back. You see, look at him there in the middle of the park. Nice turn by Phillips, but again the goalkeeper was already trying to get to Devnish. Not able to execute it, or didn't need to. Here's the cross, they need him to be here, and he does very well, plucks it out of the air, and immediately starts a quick counter-attack. There they go now, this could be interesting here, opportunity, still going, and eventually crowded out. So end-to-end action this time. St. Benedict's College now, their rhythm section. trying to get into the groove. But that was a good opportunity, good run on the part of Forbes, Jalen Forbes. But again, the defense sort of crowded him out. Joel Bailey and some of the other former secondary school stars. There's a nice little ball played in, and the stab at goal, but just bounces around. Lovely little back heel, keeping it in the danger zone. Here it comes again, and trying to get there. A little bit of a little high boot there, but it's so good to see these spectators, the students from both teams, in and among each other, just having good fun. They know it's a crucial game. They know it's important for both teams to do very well here, and but that doesn't take away from the fun that they're having. That's another great ball, and just not able to control it very well there, Elijah David. Capietta shakes his man. Played away quickly, Thompson, but he doesn't get it right. And it's an opportunity, and that's going to be a yellow card, is it? The referee looked like she's going to issue a yellow card. That was a very naughty tackle there, almost coming from behind from Raymond. And yes, he will get the yellow card. Looks like Burke is in some problems here. Or is it Stout? Jelani Stout is the one writhing in pain on the ground at the moment. And calling on the physio to render assistance once more. Makita Joseph called into action almost immediately. And you could see the pain. He's in some real discomfort there. Jelani Stout. And it looks like he may not be able to continue. He's hobbling off the field there in some real discomfort. I'm sure she's going to be working on him for the next couple of minutes to see if she could somehow get him to shake it off and come back. You know, these footballers are tough guys. They don't want to leave the arena, but they may be forced to. Let's see what happens here. Oh, that's not a bad ball. It runs into me. Nobody could get the handle on it. In a yellow shirt, still battling there, but taking it away from the goal area. Really, they needed him to probably get a shot off quickly, but he tended to want to play with the ball there, Jalen Forbes, when all he had to do was drill it back in the crowd. A deflection or something could have easily resulted in a goal. You never know. But it looks as if Stout will take no further part in this game. 57 in the 58th minute. And he has been replaced by Josiah Barrow. Turning, nice turn from Rodriguez, gets away from the pressure now, gets it back in the middle to Thompson. Thompson looks up, playing a little bit deeper now is James. Plays it at Caprietta though. He is the main man. I think he got that all wrong. He wanted to play that further upfield. James gets it into the Thompson. All the way back it goes to Hills. He does well. Edwards, he's had a good game. Hernandez now down the right hand side they come. Lovely ball played inside. Here's the man who picked up that yellow card a short while ago there, Raymond. And they lose out in the corner there. That's another good ball inside. Battling hard. Raymond. Again, the tackles are coming thick and fast. Hernandez doesn't hold on to it. He's under some pressure now. Lovely ball. Can he get to his man? Turning, twisting. Wants to get the cross in. Can't do it. At least not just yet. Still gets a chance. Gets it away. And it's easily handled there by Thompson. And that should have been a handle ball. It is. So, a lot of huffing and puffing in this one at the moment. See final instructions being passed on here. Approaches now. A key substitution now could make a world of difference. 30 minutes left in this one, and the rhythm sections are driving non-stop. As they pick it up again, does that conjure up a goal? That's what we're hoping for. Still don't have a goal. Opportunity now for this man could hit from long range with both feet. Which one is he going to fire with? He's looking for something. Besides, he's going to give it up there now. They have movement there, David, and that pass is not a good one. He's kind of fallen out of the game a little bit, David. Passes have not been as precise as he would like it to be. Started off good, had a decent first half. Here's David again, fighting, winning it back. As they go scampering forward. Still looking for something, not much. Decides to still fight for the ball and then loses the handle on it. And Forbes had to foul to try to get it back. Still no goals. We're into the last half an hour. Again, the ball taken away. It's that bounce. That bounce just creates the problems for them. Chance here now, and his pass again is not a good one. He just seemed to have lost his confidence here and loses the handle on that one. Here they come again. Once more, lovely ball played in. Can he get across in? He's trying to turn. Still kept it in. Still kept it in. Hernandez now taking it over. Here comes the cross. And it's headed away. But St. Benedict's still trying to keep it in play. Here they come once more. Lovely ball played in. Again, David can't control it. Ball played inside and they lose the handle now. NAPARIMA College, can they get something going? Chance here now. Can he get the shot? And he loses the handle and it's saved initially. Still, and he scores! Well. They had plenty of time to make the clearance, and for whatever reason, they couldn't. So in the 63rd minute of play, NAPARIMA finally breaks the deadlock, and it's that man Rodriguez who does the needful, punishing the defense. Jabari Rodriguez in the 63rd minute. You look at the defenders, they had ample time to get rid of the ball. They seemed to get in each other's way. The goalkeeper made the save, but then all the defenders were all over the place and nobody could get the tackle in to get rid of the ball. Now, does this change anything for them? There's the substitute giving the ball away and Barrow. So now Naps with the lead. Can they settle them down? Barrow does well. Keep the ball. And they're going down that left-hand side. This is where they could be so dangerous. Again, turning, twisting, playing it back nicely. Forbes gets it back inside now. And still trying to get through two defenders there. Goalkeeper decides to wait, doesn't come to the edge of the area. That's not a bad ball. And in fact, coming across there, just getting in front of his man, Pierre. But he can't keep it in play. They're going to need him to really step it up here. Naps 1. St. Benedict's 0. Ball headed back. This could be another goal. Yes, it is. Another wayward back pass. A gift, really. And finally, the man who made that glaring miss the first minute of the second half, in the 65th minute, he has redeemed himself. And what a moment this for this young man, Riquelme Phillips. So NAPARIMA College, after failing to score in the first half, have now opened the floodgates, so to speak. 2 goals in double quick time. And they have a solid lead here now. They've put themselves in the driver's seat. St. Benedict's College really have only themselves to blame. And now they've dug themselves a deep hole here. Can they now pick themselves up? So 2-0 it is. And what a turn of events this will turn out to be. It really sets it up quite nicely now. And the referee, Cecile Hines, not happy that he kicked the ball away, Hernandez, but no card issue, just a warning, I would imagine. So it's 2-0. Can NAPARIMA hold on here? It's another ball played in. The goalkeeper again, really playing like a sweeper here now. So another good ball, but might be a little too tight. Can't keep it in there. And David, 2-0 to NAPARIMA College over St. Benedict's College. And St. Benedict's lost 1-0 to Presentation. And I knew they would want to lose to Naps as well, because that's never a good thing when you lose to the 2 big rivals. Here is Raymond doing very well. Lovely ball played in here again, and David playing the ball. And I'm not sure what is happening to him, but his whole concentration is gone. He just can't seem to do anything right at the moment. Here's another one. This is a great ball. He has a lovely pass inside there, Caprietta, but he plays it behind everybody. And trying to do too much Pierre, not able to get the handle on the ball, and probably be better advised to just simplify his game and try to get his teammates involved a little bit more. Two to nothing to NAPARIMA College. Jabari Rodriguez in the 63rd and Riquelme Phillips in the 65th. Can St. Benedict's conjure up something. There's still opportunity here. This could be, and the return ball is not a good one again from David. All of a sudden, he just seemed to, his decision making has really gone out the window. You can't control the ball, and there's a shot. Takes a deflection, nice block. They still have possession. Here is David again. Can he keep it in? Still does well. Lovely ball back, played it back inside. Forbes gets the ball across, and the goalkeeper is able to come and claim it. Clement might have been clipped just a little bit there by a trailing boot. But they really need Ochoa and company to come to the party now, St. Benedict's. And that was the first goal. Really a real gift. They had ample opportunity to clear the ball, and then this ball, look at the header back. Tried to play a back header, but he headed it up in the air, and good anticipation again. And the referee is going to allow the players to get some refreshment. And as the goalkeeper is being attended to at the moment, Michael Clement. But he seems to be okay and will continue. So with 70 minutes gone, as the players get some refreshments, once again, thanks to our sponsors, including Chakra Enterprises Limited, all the alarm systems and locks, again, including fire alarms, remote gates, and of course GPS tracking systems. They have it. Give them a call at 610-1347 or 289-0096. You could also catch them on Facebook or on Instagram. And I'm sure they'll be more than willing to assist you and sort of personalize whatever it is your needs might be at this stage. Can St. Benedict's College turn things around here? They've gifted NAPARIMA 2 goals, and very opportunistic. NAPARIMA took it back. Epic, another one of our sponsors, Epic Maintenance Limited, Healthy Mind Foundation, and Trinity Meds. Want to thank them again, along with Chakra Enterprises Limited. Thanks so much for your support. But it's the NAPARIMA rhythm section that is energized now. Their team's in the lead, 2 goals to the good. And time now running out on St. Benedict's College. Can they pull one back and maybe set up a tense last 15-20 minutes or so? So a chance now, NAPARIMA, can they keep the Wolves from the door here? This is where they're going to have to be so smart. Again, a nice little ball played inside. Here's a chance, drilled across the face of the goal. But they got another opportunity to bring it over. So Jelani Roberts is on there. That's him trying to get in there. He's on the field at number 20. Here is Phillips, the goal scorer. looking around for something, and is able to get it back though. Benedict's here. Rodriguez, one of the goal scorers, lurking in the middle of the park. This time it's going to be they're taking the ball way into the corner of the field there. Can St. Benedict's College now just keep their cool and try to get themselves, they need to get one and then think of a second, but you can't do much until you get one. And that has to be the intention here now, is to try to work to get back one. Good opportunity again, running, trying to get back onto that right foot. Turning, twisting, plays a nice little ball over. This could be a nice run here. Good opportunity across the face of the goal and cleared away. A good run again coming there nicely from Joshua Ochoa. Another opportunity here, living dangerously right now, the NAPARIMA defense. They're under some pressure here from St. Benedict's. Benedict's trying their best here to launch. Look at this great ball. The ball comes across the face of the goal, but Edwards is there with the clearance. And they're not faithful, they're loving it. They're in the lead as they should. And here is a yellow card issued to Sebastian James. A little bit of time wasting here. That's a good ball and a chance here now. Coming onto his left foot. Can he get it across? Opportunity to shoot. Yeah, and then he puts it on his left foot, but makes a meal of it there from the big. He turned nicely back, but he couldn't finish. I thought he was going to hit it first time with the right. He decided against it, and then he skied the left footer. 2-0. This man, Philip, needs something, as does this one. The coach needs somebody to step forward. Ochoa using his hands here. Frustration, you could just see it there on the face of Adam Pierre. But the blue flags are out. Jacobs does well. Edwards just sort of stabbing it forward to no one in particular, but he gets it back. Again, good defending, but again they can't seem to get the shot off. Nobody seems committed to shooting the ball, and as a result, some of these sort of half openings that they're creating, they're not able to take full advantage. So a little more urgency now from St. Benedict's, but also from the NAPARIMA faithful. They need them to really do something quickly. Ochoa, or rather coming across there was Robertson. played over, and they have possession again. Burke decides he's going to go all the way back here now to Figaro. Figaro, it was his back header that resulted in the second goal. Never got to the goalkeeper. And Robertson again. Can he really put something together for his team? This is good from St. Benedict's. That's a great ball in, and they went for the spectacular. He's looking for a shot, and no he is, but he just seemed incapable at that point. Took a deflection, and luckily it goes into the arms of goalkeeper Clement. Two goals to nothing. In favor of NAPARIMA, and all the loose balls seem to be falling to Naps at the moment. Ball played away, and they give it right back. The goalkeeper is coming, and he is out of his goal, but again, good clearance. On the move again comes St. Benedict's now. That's a great ball in. Can he control it? Couldn't. And it's a big foot race here. And that's good football. He screams past his man. Caprietta is on the move. Can he keep it going? This is good football now. Here is the opportunity, but it's wasted. Caprietta did all the spade work. Philip thought he turned his man. Couldn't do it. This is not a bad ball. This could be interesting here. Opportunity saved by the goalkeeper. Brilliant save indeed. And once again, Ochoa got behind the defense, but this time the talisman couldn't finish the job. Clement to the rescue for NAPARIMA. That was his first real sniff at goal, and he couldn't get it. Again, he comes to tidy up. So it remains 2 goals to nothing, but that was a great opportunity to cut that deficit in half. And this is where things are going awry here. Naps, or rather look at how deep St. Benedict's are playing, and to compare to the forwards, there's very little in way of midfield, but it's really just a line of defenders and then people up in attack. Ball played to Stout now, to Burke rather. Can he get something going? Ochoa tries to play it forward, and again, not reading it very well is Roberts. Clement and Roberts. You can just see the frustration starting to boil over now. And Cecile Hines just trying to take control of the situation here, letting them know that it's really just a game. Somebody's going to win, somebody's going to lose sometimes. Sometimes it goes in your favor, and other times it doesn't. And there is no need for all the extracurricular stuff. Even when you're leading or you're winning, you don't want to rub it in. And you try to avoid that situation as much as possible. That's a good header down now. Pierre slips it wide. Good opportunity, ball played out. That's a good early ball, and Burke again with an opportunity to run at the defense. Does well, goes to his left foot, curls it in, but much too close to Clement, who comes with a very secure pair of hands. Here he is again, and doing very well. Burke trying to turn his man, but loses out. And I think this is the man they want to get close to goal, so he could probably unleash one of his rockets. Right now, he's just a little too far away from the goal. St. Benedict's on the match again. but it's that wall, that blue wall, standing firm so far. Philip, lovely turn. Opportunity now to run at the defense, trying to return the favor there, James, but he loses out. And he does well. He doesn't give up on it. Ochoa, or rather, Robertson had his pocket picked. Another ball coming in, and they're really very, very fast now. The goalkeeper doesn't come for it, but he allows play to continue turning nicely as they again almost lost it. It's still 2-0 to Ochoa, playing a lot deeper now. Gets it up there, trying to get everybody involved as quickly as possible. Barrow, there's a ball played over. The goalkeeper is coming, and it's easy pickings for Clement. James again with loads of time and space to pick a pass, but he gives it away, and then they're now playing defense again. And this is the man. They need him. That's another great ball in. The goalkeeper again is able to come and claim it. And Roberts has to get to the ball. He's waiting for it to bounce. But once it bounces, it just kind of sits up in the air. And by that time, the goalkeeper or the defenders are able to get under it. 2-0. 85 minutes unofficially on the clock. And it looks as if another substitution, or is it 2 substitutions for St. Benedict's? It's another good ball played forward. Turning nicely, Pierre does well. And this is Robertson. He picks it up quickly. And trying to get his substitutes involved as much as possible, but they give it away. Chance the ball comes across, but again Phillips not interested right now. It's a good header down, but no help as the ball is being played around there. They win it back, and referee allowing an awful lot of contact to go without pulling nervous. He's letting them play, which I think the players like. Carrington, Jalen Carrington is out there. Can the men in blue, they have big numbers back there. Referee still allowing, there's a player down on the ground, but the referee's allowing play to continue. Ochoa onto his right foot now, trying to thread the needle. Good defending again. James will drop back very deep, helping out on defense as he should. So we have a substitution being made, and it looks as if Caprietta is the man who's going to come off. He has really put in a hell of a shift for his team here this evening. And what a performance he has given them. Now, St. Benedict's, they really have to do something quickly. That's a great ball, but it's a little too strong. You could see him pointing, telling him where he wants him to go. And but he also is signaling to the defense to try to plug the hole. So a really interesting contest, and what a turn of events. The last time we had a big crowd like this here, the NAPARIMA faithfuls went home sad because Presentation edged them by 1-0. Here, they've taken a 2-0 lead and looking to put the finishing touches on here now to try to complete victory over St. Benedict's College, the leaders. Naps were the leaders when Presentation stormed in and beat them right here at Lewis Street. And now NAPARIMA trying to avoid a similar scenario. Only this time it is St. Benedict's who are the leaders, and NAPARIMA are trying to return the favor, so to speak, by knocking off the leaders. Two goals to nothing, and St. Benedict's really haven't been able to really get that kind of a sniff on goal that they would like, and certainly not the bunch of attacks. But this is a good opportunity now. The sub is on, and he loses his footing. Here's the shot, just over the bar, but not a bad effort at all. That one had a lot of pace on it. NAPARIMA College. Cameron Buffel is out there. And so it's all gone wrong for St. Benedict's right now. They've not really been able to sustain the pressure on the NAPARIMA defense. The NAPARIMA defenders are just sitting there waiting and just cleaning up everything behind them, and but they're not even pushing up. They're just sitting back there and allowing the front runners to do the heavy lifting. So now an opportunity. Can he get it into the danger zone? Plays it forward to Ochoa. Can he hook it back? He does, but it's easily cleared away. And there's nobody on top of the box waiting for that clearance. Instead, it's a quick counter. And there goes Phillips, trying his best. But the ball is given away at the back. St. Benedict's need it back, but they're being made to wait. This is good, sensible football. Still the course, no course. And just standing there in an offside position. So St. Benedict's here now, desperation time. We're not on time at the moment, and they still can't get a good, clean shot on target. Robertson floats this one in, or tries to anyway, and like I said, it's all going wrong for them. The level of consistency has dropped significantly. And they can't really put together the kind of quality passes that they would like. Naps are preparing to play to make another substitution. I think Phillips is the man going off, but this might just be Riquelme Phillips. That might just be one of the goal scorers. So these are the supporters here. You could see the ones in blue are the ones that probably a little more cheerful. The ones in the white tops and the sort of maroon trousers or the brown trousers are the ones that are a little bit solemn at the moment. Their team is trailing, and their lead is going to be cut drastically if they can't find 2 quick goals here. They're on 33 points. This will put NAPARIMA on 31 points, and they do have a game in hand. In fact, they have 2 games, but they have a game in hand on St. Benedict's, and that's the important thing. There's another brilliant pass, again spreading it out wide. Opportunity here, but again they just can't seem to get to the end of some of those balls. Those are great balls, but nobody able to get to the end of them and do so. So I think time has more or less run out on St. Benedict's. I think the whistle could come any minute now from referee Cecile Hines. It's NAPARIMA. Probably one last salvo from them. So referee Hines takes another look at her watch, and I would imagine any moment now we could get that final whistle. It's another ball played across. Excellent effort now. Can he return the favor? It makes no sense. They just play it there. They need to get it into that danger zone. And once again, it's not the ideal ball. And the cross, again, doesn't have to come from the flanks of the field. It could come from deep. And all you need is for it to come. That's the important thing. Now, can they get numbers in the box here? And not only do they need numbers, they need them to contest the ball. That's the important thing. Here's a thick flick on. That's going to be a corner. No, it's kept in. So that's great work there from Bovel, the substitute, who tracked it down and prevented it from going over the line. Here he is again. This time, it's going to be a corner to St. Benedict's. Could this be the last roll of the dice here? Can they get something now? We're playing 6 minutes of added on time. Ball comes in and it's headed over. And there is their final whistle. NAPARIMA College have stayed alive in the race for the title. And they have denied St. Benedict's opportunity to possibly seal the title. It might just be academic in the end, but this is a crucial win for NAPS on their home ground, and they're able to prevail by 2-0. And you can see the applause there as they salute their heroes out in the middle. And there is the first goal from Jabari Rodriguez in the 63rd minute. And then he runs straight into the arms of one of his supporters. And then Jacobs' speculative ball forward, headed up in the air by the defender. Phillips reacted quicker than the goalkeeper, and he slotted it past the advancing Devnish to make it 2-0 in the 65th minute. So in the space of 2 minutes, 2 quick goals, and that is the difference in this encounter. NAPARIMA College turning back St. Benedict's College and denying them the opportunity to extend their lead at the top of the table. They will still remain in first place for now, but the race has tightened up significantly. Could this be a defining moment, or will it just be a delay? We'll have to wait and see over the next week or so, because there are a number of games still to be played by both teams. In fact, Signal Hill, when you look at there, they've only played 7 or 8 games, and they still have a host of games to play. The trick is they'll have to win all of them to have a chance of challenging at the top. But it's football, and stranger things have happened, and Signal Hill does have history on their side. They've done it before in the ways of Dwight York and Calvin Hutchinson and others, and Wendell Moore and the like. Do they have that caliber of team to put together another sustained run and see if they could pull it up. But that is the situation here at the moment. NAPARIMA can celebrate as they leave their Lewis Street ground with their fans joyfully chipping away and enjoying the rhythm section. And that's because the players have done it out in the middle and they've kept their campaign alive with a 2-0 victory over St. Benedict's College. Jabari Rodriguez in the 63rd and Raquelme Phillips in the 65th, the goal scorers. And that is the situation here. So as we leave you from Lewis Street, we leave you with jubilation. The men in blue have prevailed. They beat leader St. Benedict's by 2-0. And that is the very latest here at Lewis Street.
Why build from scratch when your office unit or storage space can be delivered to you ready for use? At Epic Maintenance Limited, we provide modular containers for modern functional spaces, whether you need a site office or secured storage.
These container units are durable, cost-effective, and flexible. Storage, offices, even hybrid solutions. You name it, we'll supply it.
People think containers are temporary or uncomfortable. The truth? They're scalable, sustainable, and built for today's industries. Your solution could be ready tomorrow. Not all refractory bricks are the same. Not all insulation is created equally. And at Epic Maintenance, we carry exclusive products that prove it. When we talk about insulation, we're not just talking about keeping the heat in or out. We're talking about energy savings, improved process control, safety, lowering your carbon footprint, and improving asset life.
From insulation bricks to insulation jacketing, Epic Maintenance range is designed to handle extreme environments. And because we're the exclusive supplier, clients know they're getting certified quality every single time.
Truth is, cheap materials cost more in the long run. That's why we don't cut corners. Neither should you.
Hi, I'm Dr. Mitra Maharaj, and this is my wife Mala.
Hi, I'm Mala, and I am a pharmacist. Together, Mitra and I, we founded a non-profit organization called the Healthy Mind Foundation.
Our mission is to inspire and empower individuals and communities through knowledge, raising awareness, and promoting healthier lifestyles. We believe that an informed society is better equipped to make smart, health-conscious choices for a happier, healthier future.
At the Healthy Mind Foundation, we are guided by 4 key principles: empowerment through education, knowledge is power, prevention is better than cure, and your health is your wealth.
Join us on this journey as we raise awareness on health-related issues that continue to destroy the very core of our nation.
Well, we're here with Jabari Rodriguez after that very exciting game between NAPARIMA College and St. Benedict's College. NAPARIMA College winning 2-0, and one of the goal scorers, the all-important first goal, because it was a very cagey encounter. Jabari Rodriguez is here with me. Your thoughts on the game, Jabari?
Well, I think it was a physical game, but thankful to come out with the 3 points. And just grateful to have my team to go closer to the trophy and just take the rest of the game by game.
Right, and this would be your 5th goal for the season, is that correct? You have definitely contributed to NAPARIMA College and their success so far. What are your thoughts on going forward for the title?
Well, we just want to take game by game and help my team win the title.
Right, and in terms of the game today itself, we know that the first half was very cagey. What were your thoughts on the speech from Coach Angaseve in the dressing room coming out to that second half?
Right, let's go out there and keep on putting in the work. And the goal will come to us, so we just get the goal and we're grateful for that.
Right, well, all the best to you, Jabari, and we look forward to the rest of the games.
Thanks.
All the best, man. Good evening again, and we're here with the Public Relations Officer of the NAPARIMA Alumni Executive, Mr. Yadav Mohib. Yadav, your thoughts on that game?
Wonderful outcome. I mean, the alumni has put a lot of resources into the NAPS team this year. And, you know, we always support the college's endeavors and we always want the best for our boys. Hard luck to Benedict's. You know, it was a very, very, very tight first half. I thought they had us. But what I saw in our second half is really what we have, you know, invested our resources in. A team that can pull off a win like this against a team like Benedict's.
And especially, as you mentioned, we just heard from Jabari Rodriguez himself, one of the goal scorers. The resources from the alumni and the executive, the players seem to be benefiting from it. What are your thoughts, being a former NAPS man yourself, on the team this year and going forward for the rest?
Well, you know, every year we put our best foot forward. Some years, you know, we have better outcomes than others. But this is what we do as members of the alumni. And I urge people all over Trinidad and Tobago that, you know, give back to your school, give back to these institutions which have helped build you. You know, the youths are our future. On this field today, we have future players that are going to take us very far as a nation once, you know, institutions like ours and all the other institutions in Trinidad and Tobago take a serious interest in the welfare of the youth. And we, as an alumni organization, we support our team 100%, win, lose or draw.
All right, and in terms of any upcoming events, we know that the league is almost an end. Any other events coming up for the school and for the teams?
Well, I want to thank all the alumni members who helped to sponsor today's feed. We have a good bit of our network that really showed up and helped us to put this on, you know, the map, so to speak. And coming up, you know, we have our flagship events. You know, we have NAPS Paradise coming up next year for Carnival. That's where we make a lot of the funds that we are going to give back to the school. Every cent goes back to the school in order to fund programs like this and get the results like what we want. And of course, we have our Parang coming up at the end of the year, but more details will follow with these things in due time.
All right, well, thank you very much, Yadav, and we look forward to all of the school's events and especially the sporting success, hopefully this year. Thank you and take care. So there you have it. That's it from 360 TV here for live coverage of this secondary school football league encounter between NAPARIMA College and St. Benedict's College. NAPARIMA College coming away with the all-important victory, 2-0. Stay tuned and we'll see you at the next game.